Yes, Sergeant Major! Reporting for duty, sir!
Hello, Kitty. I made a special plumbing adapter here. This is patented, so don't even think about it. Today it's construction day, and we're gonna be building a new kitchen. I got the stuff. It's right over here. Let me show you what we got. Smack. Yeah, I got some more beams for construction of the kitchen. Yeah, I found this. I got a different models and kinds. We'll see. We'll probably use some of it for the kitchen. Let's start loading this up. It did get a lot cleaner up here on deck too as well. We gotta first do some more cleaning down there. There is some to go underneath the flooring. Plywood and everything's gonna go down. But first we're gonna move everything out of the way down here. There's some stuff left. I already took away most of the stuff. I stashed it underneath the bed. That is full. I have some more storage space underneath the floor here. I'll fill that up as well. Yeah, then we'll get to. I'll start dismantling the stuff in here, and we'll start building a kitchen. Old beds are out. All the shit that was over there in that corner is out. Now what I gotta do is I'm gonna remove the TV and the amplifier and all the speakers from here. Then I'm gonna dismantle the old bed frames here. I might take off the top here. I'll see. I'll come in and measure it out later on how we want to have it. Clean out this area, and then we'll take down the construction materials that we're gonna need to build the kitchen. So Kitty's here, of course, as always, fucking about. So I'm gonna use these here headphones, since I'm gonna remove the music for now. Let's get to the cleaning. It's going forward. Anybody interested in an IBM? My plan was to repair this machine. It's pretty cool. It's like a ball head. Yeah, it's a typewriter that types with this ball. I thought it got a plastic thing in here. It was broken. Yeah, of course, it's impossible to find the spare parts for it. So it has just been laying here for a while. I'll see what I do with it. There's a couple of thousand parts in here, I can imagine. Or maybe I might just scrap it, you know, because at some point, there's gotta be enough shit. Even though it's cool. We'll see. As you can see, we have removed the beds and removed everything else. We're gonna keep that as it is. I did a little bit of measurements with my thumb stock, and according to what I measured here, we are gonna be able to fit that sink that we already have and the stove in this here. So the sink was 112, the stove was 52. It's 164. Gonna be a tight fit, but I believe we can do it. But first and foremost, before we do that, we need a little food break. Of course, we'll do a little bit of Mykonos goat cheese or sheep's cheese salad, and a little bit of crackers with that, just to get something before we continue. I got the material down here. I got some plywood over there. I took out the old carpet. As you see there is a hole in the floor. So I'm gonna put some beams and shit there so that it gets level. Yeah, well anyhow, let's get to it. Let's start making these hatches here. Yeah, so far so good. We got in the things to cover the holes in the floor. So now we are waiting for this foam to dry so we can cut it to shape. And while we wait for that foam to dry, we'll dismantle this. I have to move all the tools that are up there and dismantle the bench, then start moving it over here. So let's do that. So there is the kitchen sink. I'm gonna the support here, and then I'm gonna take the stove that's over there, and I'm gonna measure it out and see that everything fits more or less under here. I think this height is good. It feels like a nice working height. I think I'm gonna keep it there. Yeah, let's start see what we can do over here. Some dust on the camera there, but yeah, let me show you what we got so far. So I got the cooking unit is in place. It's looking good. Now it's a little bit on a gimbal here, or what we are gonna call that, but it's nice. This bench is gonna be retractable, or you're gonna be able to move it so you can access the engine room access hatch behind here. You can see. So this is, you're gonna be able to pull it out when you undo the screws here. So therefore I'm building leg supports, so it's gonna be able to stand on itself when you do that. Well, yeah, I'll continue to build and put the time lapse on so you can see how the progress is going here. I'm pretty happy with this. It looks much like a kitchen already. making great speed. Fortunately, it's going well. I took in my super huge pot, the one we used for yesterday's cookout. There's still some food left in it, and since I made food for like 10 people, I tried to fit the refrigerator underneath there. But yeah, it didn't fit because of the piping from the sink. So I put the refrigerator up here instead. Pretty nice. Easy to reach, you don't have to bend down and get anything. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, check out the... Oi, oi, oi. This is the good stuff, man. It's Christmas ham and everything in this pot. So I'm gonna have some of this, and then I'll continue working. What time is it now? Hello, Kita. Yeah, so right now it's 2:15 in the morning. I might just eat some food and yeah, keep going, because why stop? Maybe we'll get finished in one building session, so to say. First we get some food. Oh yeah, this is definitely the good stuff, let me tell you that. Oh, if you could smell it. Oh man. Forest stew. Yeah, cooked outside over a hot campfire in the middle of winter. Big chunks, of course. Don't even bother to skin the carrots. Just throw them in there, just chop them up with the machete. Until, yeah, you see the size of the chunks. Then, of course, red wine, thick cream, a lot of butter, salt, pepper, bouillon, mushroom bouillon. Did I miss anything here? Garlic. If you don't cook food outside regularly, it's something I can really recommend. I really enjoy the experience and the taste. Oh, it always tastes amazing when you cook food outside.
Let's get the fuck out of here! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Move, 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 move! Everybody gotta move now! It's a fucking order! It's looking pretty good. Yes, Sergeant Major! Reporting for duty, sir!
We're gonna go get some stuff, gas for my boat neighbor here. It's cold as fuck outside. So we gotta make sure people got heating gas. Apart from that, we're doing well. I just ate 2 steaks. Oh man, sweet Jesus, I wish I could eat steak all the time. It's looking pretty nice. So when we come back here, I'm gonna try to make this look complete. Maybe I should go look for some shelving while I'm gone. I'll see what I'll do. But yeah, I'll get out of here now and I'll be back in like an hour. Yeah, I think before I'll put in the shelving and the hatches in the kitchen, I'll do a little bit of flooring instead. That way I got that started. So I'll put in some covering first. Get a little bit of insulation. So let's get to it.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, let's get this shit done. My plan, I think now, the course of action is gonna be take the shelving doors I have, try to mount them on the kitchen here. I have some of them out already. And we'll finish this today, I hope. Fine tuning to do later on, but we'll take care of that later. Let's start mounting up the shit. My microwave broke a couple of weeks ago, like 2-3 weeks ago. But fortunately, I had foreseen that this would happen. So yeah, I got another one. I have had this microwave for a while, and the plan was always to put it in the new kitchen. So hopefully it works. I don't know. I have never tested it, so that's what we're gonna do now. It doesn't have an electrical cord, but I found a plug-in, so I'm gonna hook it up to the microwave, and then we'll test it and see how it works properly. So it's a pretty nice microwave. It's one of those built-in ones. Yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. It'll fit in here with the rest of the kitchen. Let's hook up the power cord to this over here and see what happens. Moment of truth. First, turn the heater off. Hook it up. See what happens. Maybe it explodes. Oh, we have a sound. So let's see here then. Let's put it on. 2 minutes. It looks to me like it's working fucking perfectly. Keep it out. You're gonna get microwaved. Now we just gotta clean it up a little bit, and we'll find a place for it, either on that side or that side over there. Might be this side. Yeah, fuck, we'll see. I'll unhook this one, clean it up, and then we'll see what we're... Every time I bring something new in here, guess who has to sit on it? Every single time. She never misses a beat, huh? Even if I bring in a bag, like a paper bag from buying stuff, she has to go in and lie inside of it. Just to, get her smell in there. You, cat, what's up with you? I have this here kitchen fan. I guess I'm gonna put it up there over the stove. I mean, it's not gonna be blowing the air out. I might in the future, but first and foremost, we have to test it so we make sure that it works properly. So let's connect it in here. Oh man, those were some corroded fucking constant power in this motherfucker. There we go. Oh look, the light is on. Yeah, so the light seems to be working. What about the fan? It is working, the fan as well. So, and it seems to have a pretty good flow. I like that. So let's clean it off. And we'll mount it upside the stove. there is a little bit of details left to do, unfortunately. I need more countertop material. Just the countertop costs more than all the entire kitchen combined, since most of the parts of the kitchen were free. But yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit more in a while. First and foremost, we have to clean up this goddamn construction mess we have created here. Looks like an insane asylum, for God's sake. So we'll have to fix that. The floor here is gonna be vacuumed off and all that trash is gonna be thrown out. All this here has to be organized. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done with the kitchen. Or yeah, as much as we can do for now. What should I call it? Almost free improvised kitchen. Yeah, you can see it there in the background. Looks pretty good. Oh, by the way, I built this. I have my barometer up here so I can check the weather. Of course, my mirror. Accoutrements. Let's get to the kitchen. So yeah, here is the view from afar. It looks pretty nice, if I can say so myself. Of course, I didn't plan anything. I just, did stuff. And this is what we ended up with. There is a little bit of finishing work to be done. You see in the both corners there. Partition wall here. Wall this area off. Probably put this kind of stuff here too as well. And I'll make a hatch here so we can have access to this space. What will be stored here? I don't know. We'll see about that. Yeah, and it's the same on the other side there, over there. Now let's start from this corner. So over here we have the refrigerator. It ended up being over here because it didn't fit underneath the sink, so this is good enough. Soda stream and a cat food place. Then we got to the sink area over here. I gave it a good cleaning. As you can see, I have water here. This is just temporary plumbing, but if I pull this, oh, you can hear the water go somewhere. Made a nice temporary fix. I'm a bit of an idiot since I just improvised, so I put this one too close here, so you can't open this fully unless you open this one first. But you know, I might move that later, but right now, for now, it's good. So for a temporary plumbing solution, I put this, I don't know, maybe it's filled like 50 liters in this one underneath the sink, and I made a special plumbing adapter here. This is patented, so don't even think about it. As you can see, I took a cooking oil container when I cut it to fit. Now it just makes sure that the water ends up where it's supposed to be ending up. So that is fucking excellent. Maybe in the future when I get some money to buy a longer hose, gas hose, I'll put it outside. We'll see about that. Yeah, and I built in the oven, of course. I'll have to hook up the water to this later on. The oven with the fan. It looks, the fan made it. I mean, putting in this fan really made it look like a real kitchen, I have to say. It did a trick. Look from underneath. It's a pretty nice, decent fan, I had to say. There was two carbon filters inside that filters all the year before it goes out. So I don't think I need to put any additional filtering on it. That will do suck up all the grease and fat from the air, so that's excellent. I'm messing about them, but you know, you can't get everything here in life. And I might, you know, flip this hatch around once I get some magnets and stuff, but for now it opens like this. I mean, maybe that's fine if you're gonna store some big pots and stuff down here. I guess that's okay, but I might change it in the future. We'll see. The free microwave is here as well. Turns out it works just excellently, and it found a home here right next to the oven. I guess that's pretty good. What do they say? They say,
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Is that how you say it, or is it the other way around? In this case, it would be out of the micro into the oven. If Gordon Ramsay asks, I don't own a microwave. This is just a watch, a very fancy watch. I might put a spice shelf, maybe just on the wall here. I want to put a splash guard behind the oven as well to keep the grease from the wall. And I'm gonna be looking for like a copper plate. I think that would look really, really nice. I'll just bend it down here and then just screw it into the wall. Fucking copper plate, and then let it get, you know, all corroded by time. And I think that will give it a nice some rustic feeling, very boaty feeling here. I have some boat lights, you know, this kind. So I'm gonna put up a couple of this because it gives it a boatiness feeling to the place. Yeah, that was the entire kitchen. So let's, I gotta buy more of this countertop material, and that is literally more expensive than everything we used to build this kitchen. So because kitchen fan was free, oven was free, microwave was free, sink was free, all this IKEA hatches were also free. It was $50, and the material, I think I used 22.5 meters of this kind of beams here, 4.5 by 4.5 centimeters. I'll just, you know, fancy this up after hand, and I will show you how everything here looks in the future. We'll do another like boat review when it's all done. What to do next? I'm gonna make a food corner here, so you can, you know, with a U-shaped table, you can sit in here and eat. I think that's going to be fucking nice. And here, also here, it's gonna come a beam, and it's gonna be like a little floor from here to here, like a step. And what to do with this corner over here? I'm gonna make a workbench here. I don't know, maybe it's too steep. See what we'll do with this area. Maybe I'll decide to remove the diesel tanks in there and make that into like workshop. We'll see. This little talk segment has been like 12 minutes already, so we'll see how long this video ends up being. Learn something from this, or maybe get some inspiration. I had a blast. It took me 3 days, if I'm gonna be honest. Total work time maybe 20 hours. 20 hours. Let's say that. Sounds about right. And actually cook food like a proper human being. So that's great, and I'll see you in the next one. Until that, have a good night and enjoy yourselves. Take care, and God bless. Well, baby.